Now on CoastTV News.
Reckless ride, that is what Delaware State Police are calling it as more information released about the big wreck that shut down Route 1 in Lewes on Monday. And in action on AG zoning, the plan that was being pushed in the Sussex County Council and why it was withdrawn.
This is CoastTV News Midday.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Elisa Weber and welcome to CoastTV News Midday. And new this morning, Governor-elect Matt Meyer announced he will nominate Cindy Martin, Deputy Secretary of the U.S. Department of Education, as Delaware's next Secretary of Education. According to Meyer's office, her nomination reflects his administration's dedication to transforming the state's educational system. Martin has over 15 years' experience as a classroom teacher, and she served as the superintendent of the San Diego Unified School District for 8 years. And this morning, Delaware State Police will continue investigating a motorcycle crash that shut down a part of Route 1 on Monday. According to police, the crash happened just after 5:30 p.m. when a 19-year-old motorcyclist was speeding on Coastal Highway. Police say the rider sped past an unmarked state police car and ignored troopers, ran a red light, and was then described as driving recklessly. Eventually, the motorcycle ended up crashing with a truck that was turning onto Bay Crossing Boulevard. Police say the motorcyclist is in critical condition, but the 69-year-old truck driver from Milton was not hurt. And happening today, a project for 90 townhomes is set to go back in front of the Lewes Planning Commission. Developers want to build 90 townhomes plus amenities off of Savannah Road called Overfall Preserve. This is footage from last November when there were multiple hearings about the project, and many people wanted DelDOT to conduct a traffic study on the area before continuing with the project. And that meeting is set to take place today at 6:30 p.m. And we're going to take a live look outside at Rehoboth Beach right now. And Bob, it's not the beach, but I don't think it's the best day to go outside. Or is it the best day? I don't know, Bob. It's just cold.
Yeah, I was going to say, where'd the beach go? It dried up. No, that's our Laurel shot. Good morning, Elisa. We are looking at the Arctic air out there. It's cold. 27 degrees. That's a popular number from Salisbury to Seaford, Milton, right down the coast from Rehoboth to Ocean City. The exception is Delmar at 26. It's breezy right now. Sustained winds around 5 to 15 miles per hour and gusting close to 30 at Indian River Inlet, 25 in Salisbury, 20 in Millsboro. So that's knocking that feels like temperature down into the teens right now. So you really want to bundle up. Visible satellite picture still showing the snowpack over the top of us with lots of sunshine right now and a cold northwesterly wind. It's Arctic high pressure that is building in, keeping us really cold. Here is Futurecast at noon. We're into the upper 20s, around 29 in Millsboro and Lewes. By 2 o'clock, 30 in Millsboro, 30 in Delmar and Salisbury. I don't think we're getting above that freezing mark this afternoon, but in the direct sun, we'll see more melting snow and ice. And then once the sun goes down, any of that remaining slush or water will refreeze. Temperatures up near 30 this afternoon with the wind feeling like teens, and then it's going to be a hard freeze once again, very cold as we go into the overnight hours. Much more on the Arctic chill and changes for the weekend with showers and maybe even a few snowflakes on Sunday. I'll have more on that coming up a little bit later on.
Thank you, Bob. And 34 years ago in 1991, that was the last time fees for state parks were changed in Delaware. And now DNREC claims outdated fees can lead to environmental problems that aren't caught until they become emergencies or threats to public health. And they want more money. DNREC says this can bolster up programs for the long run. And we went to Lewes, home of one of the largest parks in the state, Cape Henlopen, to learn what people there think about paying more access to the park. And here's what one woman told us.
We shouldn't have to commercialize it and degrade it in order to keep funding it. And I think that's true for all the parks. I think it's critical with the increase in our development that we have open spaces for people of all ages.
DNREC says fees must align with the actual cost in order to provide services and continue the work of the department. And it is the latest in the back and forth debate over development in our area. On Tuesday, new Sussex County Councilman Matt Lloyd introduced a plan that would have banned new development in agricultural zones for a full year. At this meeting, many people turned appearing to be upset over this, and eventually Lloyd opted to put this idea on the back burner, which was much to the delight of the people who opposed it.
I think moratoriums are really an overreaction and a short-sighted way to try to solve problems. Moratoriums themselves don't really actually solve problems. They create more problems than they solve by creating some uncertainty in the marketplace and impacting tons of local businesses and local jobs throughout the market.
And Lloyd says he plans on talking with council members to try to get their support before reintroducing it. And in Washington, the battle to confirm President-elect Trump's cabinet nominees got off to an explosive start as Democrats clashed with former Fox News host Pete Hegseth. The combat veteran has been picked to be the Secretary of Defense in the next Trump administration. And NBC's Chris Pallone shows us what is expected to come out of today's hearings as inauguration is just days away.
I wasn't going to say anything, but I have
Florida Senator Marco Rubio appears before the Senate Foreign Relations Committee today. One Republican joked it might be the closest thing to a love fest any Trump nominee experiences as Democrats and Republicans battle over the president-elect's more controversial picks.
My only special interest is the warfighter.
Like military veteran and former Fox News host Pete Hegseth, tapped to be Secretary of Defense. Tuesday, Hegseth faced a barrage of Democrats' questions about allegations of financial misconduct and alcohol abuse.
There was a coordinated smear campaign orchestrated in the media against us,
with some homing in on a 2017 sexual assault allegation. The local prosecutor saying no charges against Hegseth were supported by proof beyond a reasonable doubt.
You've admitted that it was consensual, and you were still married, and you just had a child by another woman.
Again,
how do you explain your judgment?
completely false charges against me.
You
fully investigated, and I was completely clear.
You have admitted that you had sex while you were married to wife 2 after you just had fathered a child by wife 3. You've admitted that. Now, if it had been a sexual assault, that would be disqualifying to be Secretary of Defense, wouldn't it?
It was a false claim then and a false claim now.
And others focusing on Hegseth's past opposition to women serving in combat.
What do you have to say to the almost 400,000 women who are serving today about your position on whether they should be capable to rise through the highest ranks of our military?
Senator, I would say I would be honored to have the opportunity to serve alongside you.
Republicans effusive with their praise.
You are going to have a great future as our secretary.
Hegseth can lose the support of 3 Republicans and still win confirmation. Chris Pallone, NBC News, Washington.
Coming up after the break, snowstorm struggles and 9 days after being hit, what we are seeing in the effort to get back to normal.
I've been thinking about renovating my garage floor, and suddenly I'm seeing signs everywhere. The universe keeps hinting, even at my local gas company. Pinnacle Concrete is everywhere. And again, multiple signs at the print store. The signs are too strong to ignore. It's time to call. With so many options, my dream is taking shape. And now, I'm not just seeing signs, I'm living proof. Pinnacle Concrete Coatings, because quality matters.
Accidents happen when you least expect them. Big or small, when accidents strike, things can get a little complicated. This is where the Law Office of Trapnickel steps in. Our experienced team fights for your rights, turning tough situations into significant compensation. If you've suffered an injury, claim the justice you're entitled to. The Law Office of Trapnickel. Your priority is our priority.
In 1925, a simple bank ledger began journaling the transactions of life in Willards, Maryland. New houses, barns, and farm equipment. Growing families and businesses both big and small. A record through time of hardship and prosperity. 100 years ago, the founding of the Farmers Bank of Willards was vital to the town. 100 years later, banking has changed, but the Farmers Bank remains steadfast in its original mission, keeping and reinvesting millions of dollars right here for the benefit of our communities.
New year, new Bath. Bring in 2025 with big savings from Bath by Spicer Brothers.
Right now, get 20% off all upgrades, plus save 25% on your entire bathroom project. Baths by Spicer Brothers can bring your vision to life with safe and accessible tub-to-shower conversions.
Our factory-certified team guarantees 5-star professional installation completed in as little as 1 day.
Call today and save 20% off all upgrades and 25% off your entire bathroom project.
Baths by Spicer Brothers, because you deserve the best.
Ready to have some fun? Yeah! Somebody's having a night tonight.
I love this win.
Wednesday at 7 on CoastTV.
The competition heats up.
Ain't no party like a Jeopardy party.
The Jeopardy Champions Wild Card Tournament begins.
All bets are off. Anything can happen.
Wednesday at 7:30 on CoastTV.
Many of us are trying to get back to normal after last week's snowstorms, and plows can still be seen around Delmarva, but some people we spoke with say they see the plows, but they haven't made it to their side streets. And one man living in Millsboro is giving crews some grace when it comes to clearing the roads.
I mean, the main goal is to be able to get your car in and out, be able to get to work, to and from, all that. So I think they did pretty good.
And with these cold temperatures, it doesn't look like that snow is going to melt anytime soon.
Probably not. In fact, it's going to take a while with these cold temperatures. We're looking at the Boardwalk Plaza Cam and the ocean getting ruffled a bit by the wind. 27 in Rehoboth, only rising to about freezing for you as the Arctic air is in full control across Delmarva. We do have moderating temperatures on the way later in the week with weekend rain showers, possibly ending as some snow on Sunday. More on that coming up. Congrats to Victoria King from Lewes. She is our umbrella winner today, courtesy of Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling and Coast TV. The latest on the cold and unsettled weekend forecast after the break.
Camp Rehoboth Chorus celebrates their 15th season, performing on Broadway on Valentine's Day weekend. Featuring the best of Broadway show tunes and musicals, this concert features hits from Mamma Mia, Hair, Jersey Boys, and Hello Dolly. Performances are February 14th and 15th at 7 p.m. and Sunday matinee on February 16th at 3 p.m. at Epworth United Methodist Church in Rehoboth Beach. Tickets are $30 and $15 for students. Available at camprehoboth.org. Sponsored by Coast TV.
At All Mobility, we keep you moving. Whether it's wheelchair-accessible vans, scooters, home ramps, or lift chairs, we've got the perfect mobility solution for you. Our experts will help customize options to fit your needs and lifestyle so you can stay independent and active. Scooters, ramps, vans, and more. Get moving with All Mobility. Come see us today or schedule a home consultation. allmobilitystore.com.
Blue Coast Seafood Grill and Raw Bar in Rehoboth Beach is Delaware's premier restaurant. Located in Rehoboth Gateway, Blue Coast features indoor and outdoor dining and serves beautiful, simple food that highlights the coastal flavors of southern Delaware. With chef-inspired daily specials, an award-winning wine list, and an extensive list of ales and cocktails, Blue Coast is the perfect place for a night out or celebrate any occasion in our private library dining space. Blue Coast Rehoboth, open 7 days a week for lunch and dinner with plenty of free parking. See you soon.
New year, new Bath. Bring in 2025 with big savings from Bath by Spicer Brothers.
Right now, get 20% off all upgrades, plus save 25% on your entire bathroom project. Bath by Spicer Brothers can bring your vision to life with safe and accessible tub-to-shower conversions.
Our factory-certified team guarantees 5-star professional installation completed in as little as 1 day.
Call today and save 20% off all upgrades and 25% off your entire bathroom project.
Bath by Spicer Brothers, because you deserve the best.
Stay ahead of our ever-changing coastal climate with the Coast TV First Alert Weather Team. From the early morning to the late evening, our team is always at work to deliver the accurate forecasts you need. Whether bracing for a stormy day or enjoying a peaceful indoor moment, we're here to ensure you're fully prepared for Delmarva's diverse weather patterns. The Coast TV First Alert Weather Team. With us, the weather is more than a forecast. It's a part of life.
Our very cold January pattern continues and really no end in sight. We'll have a couple of mild breaks the next several days, but a lot of cold air to come, especially next week. Got our helmet cam in Ocean View, 29 right now, and we're looking at temperatures only rising a couple more degrees to about 32. Here's the storyline for today. It's cold, at least it's sunny, so stay in the sun and out of the wind if you can, as we're looking at blustery conditions and wind chills only in the teens this afternoon. And then some changes for the weekend. We're looking at showers and then maybe cold enough for a period of snow later Sunday afternoon into the evening and maybe accumulating snow. More on that coming up, but it's cold out there, even down to the coast. 27 in Ocean City, 28 in Bethany Beach and Rehoboth right now. Delmar 26 for you with Redden and Milton at 27. So really cold, and even colder with this wind coming out of the northwest around 10 to 20, even 25 miles per hour sustained in Salisbury, 21 in Indian River Inlet, gusting to 32 on the coast and 25 25 in Salisbury, 20 in Millsboro. So that is knocking that feels like temperature, what it feels like on your exposed skin, down into the teens. Feels like 13 in Ocean City, 16 in Del Mar, and 18 in Redden. Visible satellite pictures still showing quite a bit of snow across our neck of the woods as we are looking at clear skies, and that flow remains out of the northwest. We continue to see that Arctic air pouring into our area. Some lake effect snow to Ohio and New York. Otherwise, we're looking at cold high pressure across the plains, and you can see the white that's not moving. That's snow from Pennsylvania back into the central plains right now, but really across the central plains and to the east coast, we are locked in with winter and that Arctic air. Here's Futurecast at noon. We're into the upper 20s. Don't think we're getting above freezing today. At 2 o'clock, 30 in Seaford and Millsboro, 30 in Ocean City, and we're looking at some melting as well as we go into the afternoon, but anything that does melt in the direct sun will freeze pretty quickly this evening as temperatures fall back into the 20s, and then as we go into your Thursday morning, looking very cold with teens and low 20s, and there will be wind with that too, making it feel much colder. Increasing clouds on Thursday, winds swing around to the southwest, and temperatures do rise into the mid-30s, so we will be melting some snow. Not expecting snow as we go into tomorrow, but gusty winds as we go through this afternoon, 25 to maybe 30 miles per hour. Those winds do ease a little bit overnight into Thursday morning, and then they shift to the south and west, so we will warm up a little bit as we go into your Thursday, but it feels like temperatures this afternoon into the teens. By Thursday morning, feeling like single digits. It does improve a little bit as we go into Thursday afternoon. Into the weekend, increasing clouds. We're looking at showers on the way, and there's a cold front that will be moving through, and with that front offshore on Sunday, I think we'll see some rain, and then that could turn to a period of snow as we go into the afternoon and evening. So keep that snow shovel handy, maybe accumulating snow, but behind it, we are looking at brutally cold air, maybe the coldest air mass of the season as we go into next week. Temperatures maybe 30 degrees below average. 31 this afternoon, but feeling like teens with the wind. 14 tonight, but with the wind feeling like single digits and teens. And then Thursday, 35, mostly cloudy and still feeling pretty cold. Paul Davis 7-day forecast, 41 on Friday with sunshine. Showers Saturday, 47, and then those showers changes to a little bit of snow Sunday evening, 41, and then temperatures plunge for Inauguration Day and MLK Day Monday, only 29, and then single digits for lows Tuesday and Wednesday morning. And Elisa, Tuesday's high only 21 degrees, very cold.
Oh boy, Bob, I don't know if that's what I want to hear. Maybe someone likes that, but later tonight on Coast TV, you can join NBC News for coverage of President Biden's farewell address to the nation from the Oval Office. That will be right here at 8 p.m. And coming up tonight on DSN at 7, Chesapeake College faces off against Cecil College in men's basketball. Then at 10:30, it's the final score. On DSN Plus at 4 p.m., it's high school wrestling. And at 5, it's more high school wrestling between Del Mar and Sussex Academy. At 5:30, you can watch boys basketball with Parkside and Y-High. And at 7, it's Chesapeake College basketball and more Delaware high school wrestling when Cape goes up against Delaware Military Academy. Coast TV will be right back.
Come home to Crawl Street Tavern, where everyone's a local. Home to the Crawl Daddy Light Craft Beer. Start your day off right with breakfast classics. Indulge in your favorite pub grub, amazing wings, and killer crab cakes. Live music every weekend. Located on Waikamago Street, just steps away from the Ocean City Boardwalk.
Start the new year off generously by giving to those in need on Delmarva. Coast Country Cares is hosting a Code Purple Drive on Saturday, January 18th at Boulevard Ford in Lewes. Stop by from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. to donate non-perishable food items, warm clothing, cleaning supplies, and more for shelters and those who need it most this winter. For a complete list of items for January 18th, go to coastcountry.com. Coast Country Cares, sponsored by Spicer Brothers.
Not everyone wants a big funeral. For those seeking a simple alternative, the Eastern Shore's most trusted family in funeral services offers another option. Eastern Shore Cremation and Funeral Service is simple and affordable. A direct cremation tribute starts at just $17.45, or choose to have a small visitation service serving Delaware, Maryland, and Virginia with easy consultation by phone and streamlined electronic documentation. Learn more at easternshorecremation.com. Simply respectful.
Mark your calendars for the Children's Beach House Gala presented by Jack Wingo Realtors and Jack Wingo Asset Management on February 8 in Dewey Beach. This black tie evening features an open bar, auctions, dinner, and a performance by Kristen and the Noise. Your support helps empower children with special needs to build confidence, develop leadership skills, and thrive in a caring community. For more info, visit cbhinc.org/gala or call 302-841-9639. Sponsored by CoastTV.
Warm spring days are right around the corner, and Tyndall's has everything you need to create your own outdoor getaway. Browse the latest in outdoor furniture styles arriving now. Planning an outdoor oasis? Visit our showrooms in Laurel and Lewes to custom order for spring and summer arrival. Shop the best manufacturers like Polywood, Casual Comfort, and Telescope, all proudly made in the USA. In-stock furniture is on sale now. We can hold it until spring or take advantage of our white glove delivery service. Tyndall's Casual Furniture, Delmarva's outdoor furniture experts.
The Chincoteague Pony Swim is a Delmarva staple, and now it'll grace the cover of the 2025 Virginia Travel Guide. This news comes as the event prepares to celebrate its 100th anniversary, and the milestone swim and auction is set for this year in July on the 30th and the 31st. And happening this weekend at Delaware Seashore State Park, you can step into the world of a surfman, the lifesavers who worked along the coast before the Coast Guard. These heroes rescued shipwreck survivors, and their historic station, built in 1876, still stands in Rehoboth Beach as a museum. This weekend, you can learn about their work and try your hand at 19th century sewing by bringing your ripped clothes and fixing them the way the surfmen used to. Coast TV will be
Download the Coast TV News app on your Apple or Android devices.
Capture your favorite moments at the Coast TV photo booth. Strike a pose and snap a pic, all for free. View previous pictures and see the next event at coasttv.com under the Features tab. The Coast TV photo booth, sponsored by Baths by Spicer Brothers.
No strangers here, just friends you haven't met yet. With comfortable outdoor seating and an authentic Irish bar, Irish Eyes in Milton is a local favorite by the Broadkill River. Irish Eyes in Lewes with ample free parking, a gorgeous waterfront patio, extensive menu favorites, and the best happy hour on the water. Book our Lewes room for all of life's celebrations. With a lovely panoramic view, in-house chef, and a professional team to make your next event one to remember. Find out more at irisheyespub.com.
At the Delmarva Design Center, appliances, cabinetry, countertops, tile, and flooring come together in one showroom. We have specialists in each division, like myself, in flooring to ensure you not only have the best product to fit your needs, but that your selection flows seamlessly with your remodel.
They know the litany and the bandwidth of products within your budget and based upon your design that can fit your needs.
Delmarva Design Center. Great design starts with great inspiration. Selbyville, Delaware.
Come out for the Delmarva Shorebirds Hot Stove Banquet, Thursday, January 30th at the Wicomico Youth and Civic Center. Get your tickets today, which includes a buffet-style dinner and your opportunity to meet Orioles manager Brandon Hyde. Plus, there'll be a cash bar and silent auction with sports memorabilia from your favorite MLB and minor league teams. Proceeds benefit the Shorebirds Fly Together Fund. Tickets available now at theshorebirds.com.
Your child deserves the best. When your child is sick, every moment counts. And the team at Tidal Health Pediatrics understands the urgency of such situations. Whether it's a sudden fever, a troubling cough, or another pediatric ailment, your child will be seen when they need it most. Schedule your child's appointment now at tidalhealth.org/findapediatrician or call 410-912-5785 because your child's health is our top priority. Tidal Health Pediatrics, compassionate care when you need it most.
Get the Coast TV First Alert weather app with live satellite and radar, severe weather alerts, and extended forecast. Download the free Coast TV First Alert weather app, sponsored by Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling.
A lot of times your diet takes a backseat when things aren't going well, and you might turn to sweets or savory foods when you're feeling stressed. Well, Mandy Gaither explains how comfort foods impact your brain and how you can trick yourself into eating healthier.
It's what we tend to turn to in times of turmoil. Comfort food may bring quick but temporary relief during a bad day, but it can also have a significant impact on your brain.
The first thing that happens is you're not satiated, so you want more of that same food. So it starts to tap into your craving cycles. But the other reason is that these foods then become quite addictive.
Dr. Uma Naidu says research shows that foods that are high in sugar can also tap into the same reward pathways in the brain as substances like street drugs.
Unfortunately, because these foods cause high blood sugar levels over time, this over the course of your life can actually impact your brain and lead to things like atrophy or brain atrophy. So it actually is damaging to your brain.
Avoiding these foods can be hard. Naidu says the moment something is off limits, your brain wants it more. But she says you can trick your mind into developing healthier habits.
What about some blueberries in your fridge? A clementine with a piece of dark chocolate does phenomenal.
Naidu says instead of giving up an entire food group, your brain will do better with the 80-20 rule.
Which is 80% of the time be eating those healthy foods, and 20% of the time it's the holidays, or life happens, or it's your birthday, you're traveling, and it's okay.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
A hard time melting the snow today with it being so cold. 26 in Laurel, still a pretty decent snowpack out there. I don't think we're getting to freezing, falling just shy as the Arctic air is hanging around for a couple more days, then a warm up into the weekend with rain showers, possibly some snow and accumulating snow later Sunday, then brutally cold next week. Call the Coast TV First Alert weather phone, another way to get your forecast. Sponsored by Brockstead Man Dallas Federico. I'll have your 10-day forecast coming up next.
Start your new year off right with a brand new bathroom with Coastal Bath Company. We're the only bath landed dealer on Delmarva with the Good Housekeeping seal. Plus, we have a 2-year money-back guarantee.
I would hands down recommend Coastal Bath. There's no one better.
Coastal Bath gave us a beautiful walk-in shower.
Save $2,025 off your new acrylic bath system. Plus, no payments and no interest until 2026.
Call today for a free in-home estimate. Local and family owned. Coastal Bath.
Flashing lights. See them, and you know to go slow. Now we put that same technology in the palm of your hand with Lizard Flare. It's the high-tech safety flare with no flame. Lizard Flare uses 15 high-intensity LED strobes that can be seen nearly a mile away, and a powerful magnet that sticks to your car without exiting the vehicle. Look, flares are dangerous, but Lizard Flare won't let you down. A dead battery, an empty gas tank. With Lizard Flare, help is on the way. Lizard Flare Pro has an ultra-bright flashlight too.
Get your Lizard Flare for only $9.99, but wait, Lizard Flare may be discontinued. Due to rising costs, Lizard Flare is stopping manufacturing effective immediately. There is a strict limit of 2 vehicle packs per order. Call now.
This may be your last chance, so call 1-800-604-4696. That's 1-800-604-4696, or visit lizardflare.com now.
It had been an ongoing issue with the ductboard that's underneath the home, a rancid odor, and I said, I'm calling Above and Beyond, and Braden successfully eliminated all this odor. I have no more allergies, no more runny eyes. It's all gone thanks to this air scrubber. This is why I called Above and Beyond. One of the reasons that I went with Above and Beyond Services is because I believe in this product, definitely. It's a lifesaver. I can breathe. I'm so much healthier.
A wet crawl space is a lurking hazard, inviting mold, rot, and structural worries. The answer is Brazier's Crawl Space Encapsulation. Our specialist tailors the solution to your exact crawl space. Our expert team cleans and upgrades your crawl space into a pristine, protected environment, and we only use April Air dehumidifiers. Reliable and robust, complete with a 5-year warranty. Take the first step to a drier, safer home. Call Brazier's or visit our website. Your peace of mind is just one call away.
When the temperature drops and the days get shorter, the energy ignites inside. This winter, the Delmarva Sports Network takes you into the thrilling world of high school wrestling. Watch the Peninsula's best athletes battle on the mats, from takedowns to game-winning pins. Download the DSN app now and never miss a moment. This winter, it's all about high school wrestling, only on DSN and DSN+.
We'll see lots of sunshine this afternoon, not warming us up much, up to about 30, but with the wind, feeling like teens and 20s. Bundle up. Anything that melts will refreeze this evening. Paul Davis 10-day forecast, 14 the low tomorrow, up to 35 Thursday, 41 Friday. Then we see showers building in on Saturday, 47 melting more of that snow. And then it's rain changing to snow on Sunday, maybe some accumulation. And then it's MLK Day and Inauguration Day turning really cold, 29. In fact, the coldest air of the season, with only 21 Tuesday, single digits Tuesday and Wednesday morning, with a slow recovery in temperatures after that really cold conditions.
Thank you, Bob, and thank you for joining us here for Coast TV News Midday. And for more news and local weather, download our Coast TV News app. And don't forget to join us for Coast TV News at 5 later this afternoon. Have a great day.